back and we're going to bring you into the lab. So this lab is actually designed by me, but with the help of NVIDIA, with the help of Dolby, Klipsch audio, as well as Onkyo. So we have a lot of partners in here. Razer is also a big partner in here. And the reason we put it all together is because we wanted an awesome gaming lab that we could show everybody, but we do a lot of benchmarking in here. We do all our streaming in here. We want people to stop by and say hello, to check it out and stream from here. All sorts of great stuff. So we wanted to encompass what a gamer was across the board from a business aspect as well. So let's go. This is out of the whole down here in Lenovo is all labs and stuff like that. And there's cafeterias and stuff like that. But here is where you see the Lenovo gaming door. This is it. This is the entry to the castle, as we say. So John, come on in. We're gonna show everybody. This is our storage room of types that we're getting used to. We're gonna be designing this as well. But until then, this is where the lab really helps for the Y series. Our main gaming series, of course. John, come on in. We'll open it up wide. John, get a nice pan view to show them the whole room before we jump in. Give them one big shot of what's going on. So it took us a couple months to put this all together, and we're super happy with it. Let me get out of your way here. Oh yeah, great panning, Johnny. Very smooth. So this is where I sit. Not that anybody cares, but we actually have my desk in the lab, which is great because since I do all the strategy and stuff like that, it's much easier for me going back up and down from a cubicle in order to this. So this is what I do here. This is all the stuff that we're going to be working on. Don't worry, none of it's NDA right now, so nobody has to worry about it. Nice dry erase wall to get the stuff done. And as you spin around, you feel like lounging. We got a little lounge area here. There's home theater seating. It's just for giggles. We have our VR station here, which is with our Vive and our Oculus. We have both of those set up in case we're doing testing on either of them. Eventually, we'll probably have OS VR. And we have Frankenstein, our Y900, just to show the capability of the Y900. Left the side off, put everything in. That is a Fury X that is in there with a bigger power supply. And amazingly enough, it only took me about 45 minutes to do. It doesn't look as nice as it normally would because, well, I didn't design it to look nice. I just wanted to make sure that it worked and stuff like that. And it's fantastic. So even me, not having ever really put together a PC, had that in about 40 minutes, 45 minutes in and out, and it was fantastic. It's so well done, so well designed. So that shows you how good we can do it, and we run all of our VR off of it. As you look around the office and as we go around all the desks, each one of these desks is built for streaming. Each one is a streaming station. Each one has at least two, except for the laptop desk, the new Y700 monitors. The one with our Fury X here has the FreeSync monitor attached to it, but they're all the 27-inch curved, those ones we've been talking about showing. There's at least two, so you can do whatever you want. They look absolutely fantastic. They're really well done. As we come in here, this is where I stream from, or where Avery streams from. As you can see, because they are all set up as streaming machines, we also have all the Razer with them. We have the Xbox controller. We have a different kind of controller from Razer on our other PC, which you'll be showing. And we also have all the stuff that we use for here. So this has all our software on it and everything we use for streaming. This is what we use for editing, video editing. It's the same type of layout, same thing with the Y900. We can do all of it from here. This is where if somebody wants to come out and use actually the Y700, which is what John is streaming from right now, we do it here. And as you can see on the walls, we wanted to make sure that we had Lenovo stuff, but also one of our main partners is NVIDIA and their G-Sync capability, so we want to make sure we called that out and show them some love. As you come over here, we have the Razer section. These are all the Y700 RE monitors that are coming up. We have a 3-up display, and somebody is playing the Crew on 3-Up, and it looks just absolutely fantastic. Razer is a great partner of ours. We have a lot of stuff going on with them. We have even more coming out in the future that we can't talk about, which is great. But this just shows you the capability of that 3-Up display and how nice it looks with the 27-inch curved monitors coming together. Eventually, we will have, when the Y900RE comes out, with the GTX 1080, that will take the spot of the current Y900. But it blows me away. Being in something like this, especially with a game like The Crew, just blows my mind. So big shout out to Razer and all their help with this. We do, amazingly enough, while everybody thinks all we do is play video games here, we actually do meet here. We had to have a meeting table in here because a lot of people want to come in and meet, and it's not that, it's not just random people. We have NVIDIA, Razer, AMD, Dolby will come in and meet, Intel, Microsoft. All these guys want to have a place to actually come and experience and meet while in the environment that we're trying to market and sell in. We could have a meeting room upstairs and everybody to come in and it just looks like another meeting room. But here we show that we encompass everything that we are. We are Lenovo Gaming because we are gamers who run it, and we want them to know that just as much. But we understand the business as well. We have a ton of experience in gaming as well as in technology. So this is where we wanted to have it done. We have a 65-inch Samsung TV kicking with it. We have it hooked up to the another Y900. Eventually we'll have a puck that you can actually just share everything and it'll just cast it right on. So that's everything there. We of course have our own little mini fridge, which is great too. We have a chessboard behind John, which we really don't need to show too much because we have that in every stream. But I think what everybody really wants to see is this beast. So this, do you have it set up there, John?
Oh yeah, just tap it.
This is our Dolby Atmos 7.1.4 surround sound system. This thing is absolutely amazing. Now, why Dolby Atmos? Dolby Atmos gives you that range that I've never heard before. And I've done DTS, I've done THX, I've done multiple surround sound systems. I have never experienced anything like this. And Dolby is not paying me to say any of this. I don't have to talk about this. If I thought it sucked, I would tell them. But it doesn't. It's amazing. Everybody that comes in to test it also thinks it's amazing. And with it, it is a Dolby Vision TV by Vizio. So what it does is it gives you a broader range of audio with the Atmos. It gives you a broader range of visual with the TV, and it actually does really give you a contrast ratio and a depth of color that I've never seen before. And so we have Overwatch on the screen right now. We'll have Avery pop over and play it while we're kind of going about so you can kind of see what's going on, even though it's all turned down. But let me show you why this is so special. So we have 4 of these speakers. These speakers look like regular tower speakers, but we don't have anything in the ceiling to make that 7.1.4. These are the RF280FAs, and we have 4 of them. Let me make sure I got that right. RP280FAs, excuse me, RP280FAs. Now the reason they're so good is while they have crystal clear audio on the front, this is really what makes it. It is an up-firing woofer and tweeter. So this actually gives you that massive feeling of encompassment within an area and an environment. This is what makes Dolby Atmos, or at least the clip speakers for Dolby Atmos, that much better. Dolby Atmos is the software, this is the hardware. So these are the Klipsch RP280FAs. We have 4 of them. So what they do is they go in each corner and they shoot up and down from the ceiling. At the same time, we have 2 side speakers, which are the RP280Fs, which help with that surround sound. And then over there where our other Y27G is on top of it, that is a Klipsch 15-inch forward-firing sub. If anybody wants the model, that is the R1 115 5W, or SW, excuse me, 115 SW. And of course, right here we have the clip center, which I think is the center C450, if I'm not mistaken. Running all this is the Onkyo NR3030. I would show you the back of it and twist it out, but it is just, it's crazy back there. It has multiple outs, ton of ins, tons of power. And of course, we have Avery coming in to kind of play. It's all set for this area. So what there's a mic that goes from the Onkyo over to here. We set it up and it pings all the speakers to give you that surround sound experience. But when people come in, we want them to experience not just the clarity of gaming, we want them to have the other side, which is the audio. We want them to see and hear just how awesome it is. Now, we were testing this out last Friday when it got installed. And we had it on PC, just like Avery's doing now. And we had it up to, this system goes up to 100. We had it at 65 with a gain on the subwoofer of 50. And we are on the bottom floor, so there's nothing under us, it's just cement. And we have 4 levels above us. The people on the floor above us had to come down. And remember, it was only on 65 out of 100. Had to come down and tell us that not only was it shaking their floor, they could also hear it in almost absolute clarity. At 65. So of course we're going to try to get it up to 100, just not today. Because I think YY is upstairs, and I don't think he'd appreciate that if he's having a meeting. But that is it. This is more of what Lenovo gaming is all about. It's not just the fact that we have PCs, although we have incredible PCs. It's the fact that we try to bring in every piece of what involves gaming. We try to make sure that you, who are watching all this, and our great fan base, understands that we're not just single focused on pushing product. We have multiple focuses on bringing the environment in, making sure that what we offer and what we talk about, we know and we understand and we have been there. We have great partners like Dolby and NVIDIA and Razer, and we're going to be pulling in more. So that is it. That's the walkthrough. What I'll do is we will, because this is actually on the Y700, we do need to plug it in. It has we timed it yesterday at about 37 minutes of full HD stream, which is fantastic on its own. John's going to go plug that in real quick. He's going to stop. I'm going to pop back onto the desktop, and we'll answer any questions you might have.
Try from.
Or we could try from this, too.
Yeah.
We could try streaming. We might even try streaming from this. I might sit right here and answer your questions with that right there. So give us a minute. Hang out. Say hello. We'll be right back, and we'll answer your questions for you.